Yeah, we are going to look at aspects of valuing diversity, plurality of options when you think about methods. We are going to look at some of the philosophical underpinnings, what are the ways in which we want to change what has been more dominant when you're thinking about epistemology kind of thoughts. We're going to also explore aspects of articulating research methods, not just picking the way they are, and even you're talking about publishing, you're talking about training, when you're talking about how we actually collect information and disseminate and be able to challenge what is there, that space of articulating research methods, integrating them to communicate them better. And we're also going to look at conversations around multidimensionality of research methods. And in this context, looking at funding options, looking at who's publishing what are the metrics for measuring that kind of impact. So this conversation goes on, and it goes on in different perspectives, one of which being the seminars. We are also going to have a perspective around a book project that is going to focus on different themes, including having some case studies that demonstrate the kind of conversation we've had today. We are going to have discussions that try to look at the theory around decoloniality and how it's been put into practice. We're also going to look at implications of this, and looking at that as a book project is anyone who's been in this call. Basically, we are going to share with you the official call for contribution to this book with the nuanced requirements and the publication space. We are also very proud to announce that we are going to have our summer school, also focusing on decoloniality. And here we'll be looking at how do we enhance capacity to be able to challenge the dominant idea, so that we stop talking, having the talk shop as was referred to already in this conversation, and start going towards actual action areas. And this summer school is scheduled for August. And again, participating in this call, we're going to share with you the call for submissions and basically invite you to be able to either participate as a participant, I say, or also be a facilitator for those people who would want to delve in this space of decoloniality and how we focus on research methods in that space. I put this here, that one of the things we are trying to do, and I think John has already mentioned this, is about ARIN Fellowship, Africa Research Impact Network Fellowships, which gives us space. And I think we have several ARIN fellows in this conversation today to give us space for engaging with this kind of conversations. And as has been recommended, I think ARIN recommended that when you're thinking about this space, next time we should have more practitioners come into place and not make it too researchy, but include practitioners. So that gives us sort of an entry point for us to start talking about how you can engage in that space and how we can create the space that Laura mentioned earlier for us to collectively and in a unified voice challenge some of these dominant narratives. We're also going to have, of course, continuous seminars, and as I mentioned, you're welcome to contribute to the book project, but also participate or facilitate what we are having as a summer school that also looks at building capability in that space, in the decoloniality space.
So let me start by saying thanks to everybody for taking their time to engage in this particular debate. We were almost 87 in number, and I think that number sustained throughout the discussion. That means the debate was very, very informative. So thanks for your time and for your contribution. I also want to take the opportunity to thank our STEPS Centre colleagues who have really walked with us this journey. When you talk of decoloniality, I think we have it at hand in terms of practical experience. It's a journey that has gone more than 10 years, so dates back to many decades, and we are still moving forward with it in terms of trying to really find inclusive solutions, both for research but also for impact. So mine is basically just to to say thank you so much, our STEPS Centre colleagues, led by, I don't know, Ian, Professor Ian Schoons, Andy Starling, of course, colleagues we've worked with leading the projects around STEPS, Method Center, Marina, and Adrian, and the rest of the colleagues. Nathan, you have been very useful for us. So we take this partnership seriously, and we hope that we can, at one particular point, be able to document what really a sustainable partnership means when it comes to the SDG number 17. This is one of those models that perhaps could, qualify for that. So thank you so much. And yeah, to the ARIN team, the fellows from all over the continent who joined, we thank you for also your time and contribution. So we look forward to the next discussions that will come, I think, next month or so. And we will be communicating this effectively to you as necessary. So without saying too many things, I just want to say again, thank you, and back to you, Joel. The other details of the outcomes of this particular discussion will be captured in a blog, I suspect, and also which will also include communication around the next steps. So thanks, and may God bless you. Thank
you. God bless you too.
Thank you, everybody, and wish you a lovely day, a lovely evening, a lovely weekend. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thanks. Yeah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Everyone.
Bye.
Thanks, everyone. Cheers.
Thank you and bye.
Thank you.
Good.
Guys.